What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. These are some exciting times to be alive in cryptocurrency. Not only do you have life-altering price action each and every day, but the developments keep coming left and right. And you know the projects that we cover here on this channel are fundamentally strong. And that's why I'm very comfortable being long on projects like Gala Games. Gala Games is a blockchain-based cryptocurrency project that has some of the most exciting games in all of play to earn. Play to earn is a new concept in the gaming industry, but pretty soon it's going to be a household name and it's going to change the way gaming is viewed by people. We're talking about gamers being able to provide for their family and pay their bills just based on the activity they put in on these gaming ecosystems. And no play-to-earn blockchain game is bigger than Mirandus. And there's been some exciting developments, some new NFT releases that have just hit their stores. We're going to get into that and more on this episode. All right, guys, so the really big news coming out at Gala Games and their Mirandus title is the release of these Exemplar Avatars. So in the game of Mirandus, you are going to have an avatar, kind of similar to that movie Ready Player One or World of Warcraft or any of these games where you have a character in the game that represents you. Well, in Mirandus, your avatars are going to be on the blockchain. You are going to own your avatars and you are going to own all of their items, their customizations, etc. And when the game finally launches, there's going to be free-to-play avatars and lower cost entries into this game. But what they released here is some higher level, limited edition, collectible, and powerful avatars for gamers to use in this game. And most of the players that are involved in Mirandus right now are pretty serious into it. They're buying some very valuable and expensive NFTs and they're getting ready to contribute to this gaming ecosystem. And as advanced as these in-game economies and systems are, you almost do have to earn some type of income doing this, because I think you're going to have to dedicate legitimate time to your stores. Like if you own a forge or a weapon shop or something like that, you're going to have gamers coming in and out of there buying up your wares. And I mean, you know, you're going to have to basically run that shop, which is really cool. And it also leads to a whole bunch of ideas like, are you going to maybe pay some players to run your shop, you know, a percentage of sales or what have you. And I'm sure it will stretch the boundaries of what we can do with smart contracts, because maybe you can automate it. Maybe there will be like standard weapons in the game that go for certain prices, and you can just set a smart contract where basically if a player brings in that weapon, your store will buy it and then turn around and sell it for a markup. Maybe there's going to be some smart contracts like that that'll make these shops easier to run from a passive standpoint, but we shall see. But anyways, I have a tendency to ramble. I apologize. Let's get back to these avatars. So 5 unique, custom, limited edition avatars were released. 2 were humans, 1 was an orc, 1 was a halfling, 1 was an elf, and I guess there were 6 avatars because there was also a dwarf. All right, so the first one was a human. So each of these exemplar avatars is going to have some strengths and unique abilities that other avatars don't. So let's read these descriptions and see if we can get a glimpse into the value that these particular avatars are going to provide. Now, just to let you know, in the game of Mirandus, humans are the most common characters, followed by the more mythical types. And that's why in this particular NFT sale, the humans were $200, the orc and the dwarf were $500, the halfling was somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,200, and the elf, the Everflow elf, was $5,000. So we're talking about some very valuable NFTs. So let's take a look at exactly what these avatars are. So the first human avatar was one called True Provider. The greatest skills of farming have always belonged to humans, who experience an overwhelming and inexplicable drive to provide for and nurture those around them. They do not judge and they do not play favorites. They derive their happiness from creating, producing, and distributing the fruits of their labor. The most elite of these human servant heroes of the world are the exemplars known as true providers. The endless joy they derive from their actions result in additional heroic bonuses to all farming and ranching activity. So basically, if you own a farm or a ranch, you might want this avatar because there's going to be additional bonuses to farming and ranching through this unique avatar. The next one is Rider of the North. So this one, the greatest riders of Mirandus come from the high plains of the north, where it is said that humans are born with the wandering blood. Truly, these nomadic riders take joy in endless travel and free-spirited adventure. A rider of the north travels greater distances in a day than most in their entire lives. Their horses are majestic creatures of breathtaking beauty with whom their riders have a powerful unspoken connection. It is said that a rider of the north is possessed of such selfless valiance that he will lay down his life for his horse in an instant if necessary. The horses will do the same. Riders of the north receive powerful bonuses to all horse-related skills and abilities. So I'm sure this includes owning stables and that kind of thing as well. So very cool. Next was one of the more mythical avatars, the Deep Mountain Clan. I got one of these, and I also got one of these orcs. So I decided to get the orc and the dwarf, which were kind of like the mid-level avatars, which are still very good avatars, mind you, but mid-level in this release. So the first one was the Deep Mountain Clan dwarf. Some say the dwarves of the deep mountains are as numerous as the stones within which they dwell. There are dozens, perhaps hundreds of clans under the mountains and spread throughout the veins of the planet, and many of them have not seen the sky in countless centuries. They sing songs in a hypnotic deep voice, the ancient kings of Mirandus past. They work hard in their minds, fast heartily at the slight occasion, and live fruitful lives of boundless joy. The exemplars known as Deep Mountain Clan have evolved through generations to see without sight in the dark. It is said that a Deep Mountain Clan dwarf can sense their surroundings with great precision, even in the darkest pitch blackness. So, in the adventuring realm of this game, this leads me to believe that with this dwarf here, I might be able to go into some pretty deep and dark dungeons that perhaps other characters might not be able to go into without perhaps a torch or a lantern, which might run out. So very interested to see the unique abilities my dwarf is going to have. The other avatar which I got is the Beating Heart Clan Orc. Orc hunters strike fear into the hearts of those who wander alone in the wilderness, and with good reason. They have a special sense that allows them to perceive the living, to actually see the blood of their prey coursing through its veins. The exemplars who have turned this sense into a masterful art form are the Beating Heart Clan. Their members can be found anywhere in the world. They are hunters by trade and passion, and they are killers by instinct. These orcs possess the special ability to see the heat signatures of life forms around them when on the hunt. So obviously this is going to be a very powerful orc to be out in the world adventuring, hunting, doing my thing. So I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with these two avatars. The other one was a Halfling. Now this thing was like $1,200, guys, very expensive. It says halflings are the merriest people of Mirandus, comprising a majority of its poets, storytellers, and musicians. They say that the long songs disguise powerful magic within their tunes and that elders can create spells from sound. Halfling long songs receive a bonus in the form of reduced energy costs for spells when playing music. So basically this guy's going to be a spellcaster, and while you're playing music you use less energy while performing your spells. So very cool avatar here. And then of course the $5,000 avatar NFT, the Everflow Elf. This puppy was $5,000, and you know what, guys, it sold out quickly. In fact, I'm going to show you guys the store here. I'm sorry if you're watching this video and you are getting excited, because each and every one of these NFT avatars is already sold out. But don't despair, they're already available on the secondary markets like OpenSea right now, so you can actually still get them on places like that. So these elves are basically going to be really strong spellcasters. Elves are the rarest of the intelligent creatures that populate the world of Mirandus, and even rarer among them are the magnificent Everflow elves. Every elf has a deep and intrinsic understanding of magical energy, but the Everflow elves spend extremely long lifetimes studying and meditating. So these things are going to have tons of spell casting and magic bonuses. So what these NFT avatars signify, guys, is that we are getting closer and closer to the launch of Mirandus. And whenever you're involved in an exciting project like one of these play to earn, massive, all-encompassing NFT video games, you know, you really don't care if the price is going down a little bit or up a little bit, because you know in your heart that what you're doing with these games and what these NFT digital ownership assets are going to do for people, man, it gives you so much conviction that the stuff in the markets really don't bother me. In fact, it kind of excites me because Gala, let's go here to the Gala token and let's take a look at this, guys. I'm a frugal shopper, right? And this is a discount here, under 13 cents per Gala. And that's not even as big of a discount as it was not long ago. It was under a penny at some point yesterday. What a buying opportunity that was. But guess what? Gala was recently 3.5 cents. No way it's never going to see those highs again. It's going to not only see those highs again, it's going to pass it up. So I think Gala in particular is on an incredible discount. So guys, those avatars that I just told you about, they are sold out from the Gala store. You can still get them on OpenSea, but check this out. They're about to release a second batch of different exemplar avatars. The cartographers, the strong hands, the bone orcs, the hollowers, and the proud hearts and the bright suns. So go check out the Medium article on that if you want to read more about it. Going to the store, guys, I just want to show you guys the Gala store. Just check out these avatars. Each and every one of them sold out. They all sold out relatively quickly. And, you know, Gala continues to have a very enthusiastic and excited community. Now, guys, the NFT, my inventory, I'll let you look at my Gala inventory real quick. You can see I've got 2 of these exemplar NFTs. I've got a tent, a forge, a camp, an armor shop, and a weapon shop. Okay, so I'm very excited about how I'm going to be able to contribute to the Gala ecosystem. I'm wondering if I can do some branding things where I can kind of tie my YouTube channel with the name of my shop, see if I can get some synergy or something going. I don't know. I'm exploring it, but I'm telling you guys what's keeping me awake at night. What is really and truly causing me to lose some sleep over is the fact that I don't have a land deed. So really, in my price range, I'm looking at only a couple of options on OpenSea. A homestead, which obviously is nothing to laugh at. That would be a very nice land deed. But what I really want, what I really have my eye on, is the outpost. Now, the outpost allows you to be the lord of a village, essentially. You're going to have some storefronts and you're going to have areas where people can come and pay you rent to put their shop there. And that's going to be the more passive income, is going to be the lands, right? So that's why I'm kind of like, you know, these shops that I have, they're very cool. They're scarce. There's only so many of them. They're all sold out. You can only get them on secondary markets already, which is where I got mine. But what they don't have that a deed does have is a deed gives you better status within the game because it's very scarce. You get to have a band. There's certain perks that comes to being a deed owner. It's much more of a passive activity. You don't have to constantly keep your goods on the shelf, if you know what I mean. So the land deeds is where the passive income opportunity is going to be. And what I really want is an outpost. So guys, if you're watching this video, say a prayer for your boy that he might get an outpost one day. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are getting very excited about Mirandus. I hope you're getting excited about Gala Games as we get closer and closer to the reality that is going to be the future of blockchain play-to-earn gaming. Now, just because it's play-to-earn does not mean it's free to play. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you think you're going to go in there and support yourself in an ecosystem like Gala Games without investing, I think you're going to be a little disappointed. Now, you are going to be able to play the game, but you're not going to be able to bring in a lot of revenue from the in-game economy without owning some stores, without owning a land deed, without having a good, strong avatar with some accessories and items that can go into the adventure areas and earn those items and find those resources that the shop owners need to make and mint cool NFT weapons, all that kind of thing. And of course, as these gaming ecosystems really heat up and people start to buy more and more things from the shops, guess what's going to happen? Transaction fees. What is transaction fees? That means the node owners are going to start having a lot more additional income. And the more I look at this game, considering the fact that I do own a node, and if you want to know about owning a node for Gala Games, use the link in the description here. Check out some of my other videos. It's a great passive income opportunity. You also get to contribute to the project, and it's really cool being a node owner. You also get awesome NFT drops as well. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video on Gala Games. If you didn't do it already, tap subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a thing, and we will catch you on the next video.